really important to be as decentralized as possible. It's a great scale. And you know, when Bitcoin was going through its scaling debate, the main issue was decentralization over the centralization of large blocks, because not because we don't have hard drive space, it's really cheap. It's because large blocks become very, very hard to aggregate across the network quickly and efficiently. So the last person that won that block has a head start above everyone else. And so, you know, the entire space voting for smaller blocks, but working on a layer 2 was a really big pinnacle moment in us deciding as a community to build stuff on layer 2. Now, when it comes to Ethereum, there are really big centralization issues, and I for one really thought maybe, because we don't know, is proof of stake actually more decentralized? Because the whole mantra was, no, it's more centralized. But actually, in China, when they made it illegal to run a miner, all the miners had to shut down. But to run a staking node is almost impossible to tell. And you can encrypt the data, so you don't know if you're running a staking node, so you're actually helping the network within an adversarial environment. And so maybe staking's better, although you do have the problem of exchanges holding large amounts of funds. The thing is, things like FTX, you know, the calamity there is driving more and more people towards DeFi. So again, decentralized finance rather than centralized finance. So I'm in the hope, and it's always a scale, that we will head more and more towards decentralization. The problem is, I see, is that people don't care enough until they do. And the reason why you have decentralization is for reasons that maybe the government doesn't like. Why did Satoshi create a decentralized network for money? Because governments don't like competition in money. They like to own that as a monopoly. And so that has to be decentralized. Certain things don't need to be decentralized, but they're going onto these networks because they want to maybe raise money using, you know, ICO mechanism. So there's lots of reasons why we need it, but then there's also Binance. It's fairly centralized with BNB compared, but it's a scale, you know, so people can choose. And that's I think the most important thing. Competition maximalism.